Caliphate, dream of Islamic State. Caliphate is the ideology of living in the shadows of Khalifa and in the law of Sharia. It's all good when this is practiced in Islamic nation, but when refugees take refuge in other countries and try to force the religion and laws in those countries which don't even have those laws, the friction come between the native and people and refugees. Hi, I'm Pratyush Vyal and this is PJ Reaction and Reviews, and today I'm reviewing Caliphate. So without any further ado, let's do this. Caliphate is set in Sweden, where a large number of refugees have taken shelter from Syria and all countries which were hit by ISIS. The story is revolving around four characters: Agent Fatima, Parveen, Sulekha, and Ibbe. Agent Fatima works for Swedish intelligence. Her boss Nadir is a kind of hush guy and seems to be shady. Fatima is reluctant and no-nonsense type person. One day, she gets a call from Parveen, who is stuck in Raqqa, an ISIS state, with her husband Hussam and her infant. Parveen is a Swedish girl who ran away with Hussam to join ISIS, and obviously now she is regretting her decision but can't even express, or she will be hanged and stoned to death. Parveen got mingled in between the Fatima and her social conditions, where women are treated like sex machines. They are sold, killed, and only used for childbirth. They have no rights, can't go outside without their men, can't have mobile, only men have that right, and every punishment leads to death. Parveen is smart and brave. She got handed a mobile by her neighbor, by which she got in contact with Fatima. But everything has a cost, and Parveen had to pay this cost if she had to get evacuated from that hellhole with her child. So the classic spook strategy used the innocent for intel, and that's what Parveen had to do: spy on her husband and his buddies. Sulekha or Sulle, daughter of Suleiman and Tuba, is Swedish-born Muslim. Her parents have been seeing horrors of living under Sharia law and how suffocating it is to live in an Islamic state. Suleiman is a liberal-thinking father who doesn't want her daughter to wear hijab or even practice Islam. Sulle, on the other hand, is sort of a confused teenager who is curious about her religion. Sulle has a sister who in the beginning seems to be a normal teenager but got radicalized at the end. Sulle's curiosity regarding her religion is quenched by her associate teacher. Ibbe, a associate teacher in a school, has a past and he recruits Sulle and her friend Karima for joining ISIS. Series showcased the dilemma of a country which is fighting for its existence against the radicalized refugees group. The series showed two completely different parts of a world and how they are brawling with each other. The difference is one is fighting for peace and saving their people, and the other one is hell-bent on destroying the whole world. Series covers many aspects of radicalization, how they are recruited, and how they keep feeding the young mind hatred against other religions. The portrayal of Islamic State seems to be very detailed and realistic. One of the most defining moments of Caliphate is when two girls are saved in the nick of time and sent back to home to Sweden. Often in such a scenario, the man in the authority would normally be tough against the erring gullible youth. The two girls too feel that they would be treated harshly by the Christian Swedish cop. It is here that Caliphate wins praises for not preaching sense but pleading the ignorant young mind to shun evil ideologies. It's also a reflection of Sweden's tolerant pluralist culture. All the actors have done a decent job, but the one actor who outshined was who played the role of Ibbe. What a fine actor. The way he changes his accent, his looks, and his whole image in the series with such ease is a joy to watch. Overall, the writer have done a good job, but sometimes in some episodes the script seems to be flat and boring. But there are twists and turns which keep the audience on the seat. The writers have successfully portrayed the whole global terrorism scenario. The script is well written and do justice with both sides of the story. The women lead the charge, but the male cast lend great support. Emmett Bozan is almost childlike in his fears. In an early episode, Hussam is shivering after hearing the sound of the incoming drone attack, pleading his unmoved colleagues to run and escape. Often one would perceive terrorists to be cold men who swear by the false propaganda. Hussam perhaps beats that image, and his panic-stricken face is a reminder to all impressionable youth that joining terror group is no heaven but a hell. For much of its 8 episodes, it's the woman running the show, but the bizarre events in the end leaves one character insignificant. While logic is thrown to explain the unexpected twist, but it robs the woman of her glory. Honestly, feminists would find it a bit sexist, but creatively too, this twist does some damage to Caliphate. The fear factor surrounding the impending terror attack is crushed in a matter of few minutes. Though noble in its intent, a Caliphate will give ammunition to those who are not comfortable with granting asylum to Muslim immigrant or refugees. Even they would hope that the West doesn't stereotype them. Netflix has its share of terror dramas, which were increasingly become monotonous. A Caliphate is another terror espionage drama. Netflix to break free from its set template, hard-hitting, gripping, but it offers a viewer a refreshing experience. Here are women at the front in a terrorism drama, but they are not emulating the supermen with guns, but with compassion and sacrifice. Any caliphate that suppresses human freedom is no caliphate at all. There is no Jannat, but only hell for such oppressors. Caliphate is a sincere appeal to the impressionable Muslim youth to shun the evil call of terrorism. My rating will be 4 out of 5. IMDb rating is 8.2. So on this note, this is Pratyush Jual signing off. Hope you liked the video. If you do, please like, share and subscribe the channel. And don't forget to click the notification bell so that you get more videos like this. Bye and take care.